So what's going on YouTube? It's the Trolley Bully back, and today we're starting a new series. So I'm going to run through my top 5 best card arts and worst card arts, in my opinion, from every single Pokemon set. So we're starting all the way from base set and all the way to the most current modern set. So now this is just my personal preference. This is not final decision, final verdict. This is just my opinion on why I picked these. I didn't pick these because of how popular the Pokemon were or how strong they were in the TCG or the video games. This is strictly art based, and that's it. So let's hop into it. So starting off number 5, we have the Duo, and the reason I chose this is it kind of gives me nostalgic Roadrunner vibes. You know, cartoon Roadrunner. As you can see, like the cacti, very detailed in the background. I believe that's actually a Diglett in the back. Cannot confirm, but it looks awfully close to a Diglett. I do like how they kind of stretch the colors coming off of him to actually show emphasis that he is running like super fast. And then obviously the dust kicking up is nice. And the reason why this made the top 10 is because of the detail that they went into. So you could tell that the illustrator went into great detail to bring this card to life. So coming in at number 4 is Abra. The reason this card is on here is because I just really like the way all the colors come together. The purple of the card mixed with the purplish of the ground, mixed with the blue sky, the white clouds, the brown tree, and the yellow Abra. They all just kind of come together and make a really, really distinguished looking art. And there's just something about it that just, it feels kind of warming. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's an Abra sleeping, because typically, as you know from the games, they teleport a lot, so they're very finicky. But you can see that he's comfortable and he's sleeping, and it just, I don't know. There's just something good about it, and I really like the colors, and so that's why it's at number 4. Now number 3 is Squirtle. So I know this is many people's favorite Squirtle art of all time. This or the bubblegum Squirtle. I really like this one, and the reason I chose it is for a few reasons. So I really like the way they did the reflection of the trees in the water. It's very, very detailed. The colors are very bright, vibrant. The green trees, the teal Squirtle, the yellow of the shell, the purple of, I'm assuming is a rock he's standing on. It all looks very, very good. Another reason why I like it is because they actually illustrated him using a move. So he's using Bubble, I believe. And Bubble is one of his moves on the card. So I really like that idea that they decided to implement a move into the card art. And so that's why it came in at number 3. So let's move on at number 2, which is Dragonair. And now this one was a very, very tough one for me, between 1 or 2, because to me this card is flawless. But I decided to put it at number 2. So it kind of gives me Viking vibes. If you know from the Vikings how their ships always have, whether it be other Vikings kind of carved into the ship on the front, or mermaids, or other mythical creatures, they always have that on their ship. So the Dragonair kind of coming out of the ground with a little horn on its head really reminds me of a Viking ship. How can you not like the purple sky with the specks of white for the stars in there? And then of course you have the northern lights, which makes it very, very colorful and vibrant. And I really like how they added the extra details, such as the reflection of the northern lights coming out of the water. That is very, very cool. And it just reacting to the white of the card and how vibrant the colors are is why it made this list and why it comes in at number 2. So before we get to number 1, let's see our honorable mentions. So we have Charmander, which made the honorable mentions just because it's a classic look. I think it's really funny because, as you can see, his tail accidentally set that piece of grass on fire. So to me, I just thought that was really funny. Kind of, he's like looking back at it like, oh crap, did I do that? Bulbasuar made it because it looks like it's very colorful with the flowers. It's very detailed, and it looks like he's in process of using like seed bomb, maybe something like that. So I think that's really cool. Tangela made this list because this is probably one of the sleeper arts of this set. It looks really cool to me. I like how they kind of ingrained his tangles of the grass into the ground, and it literally just looks like someone is stuck in there, and all you can see are their eyes and their red shoes sticking out. To me, that is a top-notch design. And then, of course, how can you have a top 5 list and not have Charizard on it? So, to me, holos in this set, as far as the artwork specific, just the artwork, are a little bit underwhelming. Most of the time, it's a monocolor to 2-color background, and all they did was add sparkles to it. I did put the Charizard on there because it does look cool with the flame coming out of his mouth. So I do like that. So that is why he made this list. So those are our 4 honorable mentions, and now let's move on to number 1. JK, Porygon sucks. This is not number 1. So our number 1 is Zapdos. And the reason why I chose this is because, to me, this is the one holo card that the holo actually makes the Pokemon itself like stand out. So as you can see, there's black, blue, and yellow streaks inside the holo, and to me, those colors contrast with the black and gold design of Zapdos, and it really makes him pop, makes him kind of come to life, honestly, when you're looking at it, mixed with the yellow borders and the yellow of the whole entire card. All the yellow combined with the black and blue background, it's just eye-popping. And like when you see this card in person, you're like, wow, now that's a clean card. Oh, so that is why it made this list. If you have not seen this card in person, I highly suggest you try to do so. If you find one in good condition and good lighting, it's kind of breathtaking. It's one of the cooler cards that Pokemon has ever created. So this is my top 5 best list. Please put in the comments what your top 5 is, or maybe just your top 2, top 1. Please put on here where you disagree with me at, so we can discuss in the comments. Stay tuned. I will be doing a top 5 worst, which is going to have a different sort of construct. That's going to be more memey and me basically just roasting the worst artworks, that's instead of getting credit to the good ones. So if you like this series and you want it to stick around, please let me know in the comments, because if y'all don't like it and it doesn't catch on, I don't want to keep doing it. But I'm thoroughly enjoying getting to go back and look at all the sets, kind of relive my childhood, kind of relive sets that I didn't really get to experience much as growing up when I was out of the hobby. So this is really fun to me. I hope it's fun for y'all. And please let me know if you like this set or like this playlist, this style of video. And if you like this type of content, please click the button in the corner, because there will be more. And see you in the next one. Peace.